Hello, dear friends. Evil has gone too far in the game of duality. Opinion piece. Triumph of good. Defeat of evil. Dawn of justice. End of darkness. Evil's last night. Final redemption. Difficult moment. Divine correction. The game is ending. A few will see it first. The old story is ending. The illusion is breaking. Embracing uncertainty. There are signs everywhere. Compassion is seen as weakness. Green light according to Mr. Poole. Everything is planned and documented. Keep the light shining in times of disaster. Those who laughed yesterday are silent today. Let's start. The illusion is shattering and the old story is ending according to the Council of Andromeda through Celia Wilder. The present moment is one of profound revelation, and many are awakening from the great illusion. A long-designed, inverted and meticulously maintained reality is coming to light. For centuries, false narratives have been woven into the collective mind of humankind. They were constructed by archontic forces and maintained through hybrid governmental systems and their obedient control structures. Their primary function has never been to serve life, but to divert it. They did this by distorting the perception of light. The inversion of meaning has been one of the most effective deceptions ever perpetrated. Everything you were taught to believe is the reverse of truth. The light was taken from you and lifted to the heavens beyond your reach. Truth is seen as a threat or something to hide. Compassion is seen as weakness rather than a higher level of consciousness, and unity is portrayed as a danger to the status quo. Meanwhile, wealth replaced light and became power. Dominance became strength, and aggression became righteousness. Many were deceived into believing they were warriors against evil, defenders of truth, protectors of light, while directing their hostility toward the frequency that sustains life itself. Those who embodied compassion, respect, empathy, and unity became targets of suspicion and attack. Those who chose peace and the well-being of the entire planet were labeled enemies, and those who radiated awareness were accused of corruption. This inversion could only function as long as consciousness remained fragmented. The distortion of reality is collapsing. The narrative that seemed solid is cracking because it cannot survive in the presence of truth. Falsehood requires confusion to exist. It requires fear, outrage, and division. The illusion begins to crumble when beings stop, feel, and observe from the heart instead of the conditioned mind. Those who have built their identity around the embedded story are seeing it end, and those who define themselves as writers through opposition, hatred, and confrontation are experiencing destabilization. They feel the ground beneath their feet as if it is dissolving, because it is. A foundation built on distortion cannot be moved to a higher frequency environment. Breakdown. When the illusion breaks, it will break with force. Confusion may increase before clarity arrives. Those who have mistaken aggression for light may redouble their efforts because they are afraid. Fear is the last defense of a collapsing system. The light that envelops the earth exposes, it tunnels the attack. It reveals what has always been present beneath layers of programming. That is why it is unbreakable for those who have aligned themselves with the illusion. Nothing can stop this impulse because it is being generated from within humanity itself. Every moment of genuine compassion, every act of empathy, every decision to see the other as a sentient being rather than an enemy, raises awareness within the collective field. Those who attack the light are not our enemies. They are beings trapped in the final stage of a story that no longer fits the world we live in. Responding to them with hatred only fools the very belief that you are here to transcend. As the false narratives crumble, many will feel exposed, disoriented or betrayed by the very systems they trusted. You are not here to convince anyone. You are here to embody your example. The era of investment is coming to an end. The current situation cannot continue. This is where light was accused in distortion, and distortion was clothed in sacred garments. Transparency is becoming the natural state of reality. What cannot be aligned will transform or disappear. Stand firm in your light and be kind to one another. Green light. The green light has been given, and it's time according to Mr. Poole. The green light means move forward. The signs are no longer hidden. The cycles have aligned. The system has reached its limit. What you see is not by chance but by authorization. This is the moment when preparation becomes execution. ISO 20022 is the language. Level 4B is the gateway. Timing is everything, and the time is now. The banks are finished. Their function is over. Their control is coming to an end. Their time has expired. Old liquidity is being withdrawn. New rails are being activated. Protocols are moving from standby to live mode. Those who laughed yesterday are silent today. Those who waited ask questions. Those who were ready are calm. This isn't advertising, it's confirmation. Stay focused and aligned. Don't look to the left or right. We already have the green light. Most will find out later. A few will see it first. Difficult time. The warriors of light are going through a difficult time. Great souls have difficult lives preparing for what lies ahead. Remember that only the bravest souls were chosen for this mission, according to Sierra. According to Dolores Cannon, the warriors of light who are here to stay are leading this race to a very new and different civilization. They are being tested to see if they can maintain their light in times of disaster and not be consumed by it. They are the ones who will bring this planet through. Every being needs a test to see what they can contribute to this program, how strong their commitment is, how willing they are to serve. Those who are suffering are the ones who stay. If you are experiencing difficult challenges, remember that your suffering has a purpose. You volunteered for this mission. You were chosen when many were rejected. This last-minute test is to hone your skills. According to Jade, everything is planned and documented. There are multiple important events. There are signs everywhere, and everything has become more intense. That's because everything is amplified right now. Small things seem irritating when we feel bewildered. The main topic of conversation is our exhaustion. It may seem like things are getting worse, but it's quite the opposite. The first thing would be a change in atmosphere, similar to a trance, as if we were floating. It could happen in 6 months or in a year and a half, but I hope sooner than later. I hope it sooner than later. Reflections. Awakened people have difficulty integrating into a false society. Nothing produces more peace than being well prepared to face the enemy, said George Washington. The prize is not winning an election, but winning the hearts of people. Once you have the people behind you, you have everything. This is what tyranny looks like in the modern world. It comes disguised as dialogue, consensus, and experience. It is imposed by those who sincerely believe they are doing nothing. Why do white hats have to do everything twice? Freemasons have to reverse the spell by doing everything twice, both spiritually and physically, says Holy Celiano. Wise people engage with those they distrust, not to bless their misdeeds, but to prevent unnecessary evils. That is not weakness. Jesus always said that his teachings could be summed up in two words: be kind. Kindness is very easy to practice and has a great impact on the recipient. Practice kindness when interacting with others in this chaotic and dying three-dimensional matrix. Law of projection. People interpret the world through their own inner lives. Those who feel overwhelmed by fear, scarcity, frustration, or resentment, they project dystopia onto everything they see, not because it's real, but because it feels familiar. Putin addressed the citizens of Western countries directly saying, in quotes, "The problems you face now are the result of years of actions by the rallying elites of your own countries. They don't think about how to improve your lives. They are obsessed with their own selfish interest and their excessive profits. The three-dimensional illusion of comfort and security will never return, according to Sierra. We have abandoned it forever. The 3D matrix is destined to dissolve, to disappear for the ascendants. There is nothing solid left to hold on to. We are surrounded by people who are still entrenched in the matrix. That is not the case with us. We are in transition. We are outside the matrix. We only intervene briefly when necessary. There is uncertainty for us, and therein lies our discomfort. But we can turn that uncertainty into power. We can embrace uncertainty and use it to our advantage. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.